And what's good, everybody? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. Second game I'll be covering tonight. Part of the doubleheader. Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Atlanta Hawks in this matchup. Philadelphia, winners of their first game. They've only played one game so far. Last playing on Monday, 95-73 over the Mavs. And the Hawks have played two games so far. Atlanta with a record of 1-1, lost by 2 against the Celtics on Sunday. 85-83, and then winners in their last matchup against the Pacers by 84-83. What's good? Zach Wilson for MVP. Vegas Warren, glad to have you guys back at the stream once again tonight as we're waiting for this start of this matchup to go down in just a moment. Philadelphia will go on the court with the blue uniforms, white numbers, white letters, red stripes down the sides, and the Hawks will go out to play with the white uniforms tonight. Red numbers, red letters for Atlanta. Nathan on the stream, welcome in. Ben Simmons is not playing. Tyrese Maxey, though, having a great start to the Summer League. Number 21 pick from the 2020 draft. And Maxey with a team-high 21 points in the first game. It was Sharife Cooper who led the way. 21 points along with 9 assists in the last game for the Hawks, leading them to the 1-point victory over the Pacers. What's good, Malik on the stream? Welcome back in. Reynold, welcome to the stream. We're about to get ready to tip this one off in just a moment from now. It will be Paul Reed, number 44 for the Sixers, going up for the tip with number 24 for the Hawks, Jordan Bell, who has been in the NBA playing 4 seasons, playing for 4 separate teams, the Kings, the Pistons, the Suns, and the Raptors, as we are underway here with the Summer League once again. The Hawks right to left in the court as they control the first tip. Cooper at the free throw circle, lob over the top to a cutting Jalen Johnson and throws it down with a two-handed alley-oop jam. The 2 draft picks working together in the first possession for Atlanta. Philadelphia first possession of the game. Top of the key as it's Petrushev. He played 2 seasons at Gonzaga last year in his native country of Serbia. Missed the 3 straight away off the mark by the Sixers. Hawks with the defensive rebound as they have the ball. Atlanta attacks, kick out left corner. Bell shot fake. Moves it out to the left wing. From deep, launching, missed shot, no good by Akun Purcell. They do grab the offensive rebound. Pass out to a cutting Akun Purcell, but lost the ball out of bounds to the baseline. Hawks turn it over. Sixers will have it back. Philadelphia, second possession of the game. Right baseline dribble. Jaden Springer, kick out left corner. 3 in the air. Off the mark, missed by Joe. Defensive rebound over to Johnson. Rock in the stream. Welcome in there, man. 8:45 left to go in the first. Cooper, back out to the top. It's Johnson. He gives it over to Akun Purcell. Pump fake. Bell moves it out over to Johnson. Johnson at the free throw circle. Back over to Bell. 5 in the shot clock. Bell lost the handle of the basketball, stolen away. Maxey in the 2-on-1. Takes to the court. Foul called, and Maxey will go to the free throw line coming up shooting 2. 8:28 left to go. Foul picked up on Cooper. Tyrese Maxey, second year he's entering from Kentucky. The age of 20, picked up at number 21 in the 2020 draft. What's good? Showtime in the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, terrific pickups they got. I've been really impressed with what I've seen so far from Jalen Johnson with both of his games doubles, and Sharife Cooper, I cannot believe he dropped all the way back to going at number 48. Second shot good. Both of them go down by Maxey. What's good? Stunner in the stream. Welcome in. 8:20 left to go in the first. Hawks with the possession. Johnson at the free throw circle. Moves it outside to Akun Purcell. Akun Purcell now dribbles inside. Kick out right corner. Pump fake, right base on dribble. They shoveled it over to Johnson. Back out to the top. It's Cooper towards his right. Cooper fade away. Over the rim, no good. And Reed picks off the defensive rebound. A shot violation called, though. It's on Sharife Cooper. 8 minutes left to go in the first. Sixers will have the ball back. They get the inbound, and Maxey will bounce pass it into the hands at the top. Springer gives it back over to Maxey. Maxey moves it outside, left wing to Springer. Springer puts up a mid-range shot. No good, but a putback dunk. That is good. Paul Reed soars up in the air and throws it down with a two-handed putback. Sixers on top first time of the game. 7:30 left to go in the first. Pass deflected to the corner. Last touched out of bounds by Reed. What's good, Joey? Welcome in here, man. Things going pretty well. Atlanta will get the inbound. 7:28 left to go in the first. Hawks have it at the corner. Johnson. Johnson backs his way on Reed. Johnson, pro hop, takes the jumper. Off the mark, no good. Soaring up, grabbing the defensive rebound. As that is Petrushev for Philadelphia. Now Maxey has it, dribbles. Down the lane, stripped of the ball. Goes out of bounds, and the refs say that Maxey lost it. Turned over by Philadelphia. Approaching 7 minutes left to go in the first. Hawks have possession. Mays to the left wing. Bounce pass to Cooper. Slow start in this game. Atlanta with only 2 points in the first 4 minutes. Underneath Cooper. Puts in the layup and he gets it. Finds his way to the bucket underneath. Ties it up at 4. 6:45 in the first. Kick out right corner 3. Off the side of the backboard. No good. Missed by Philadelphia. Cooper has it on the break. Contacted and fouled from behind by Maxey. Cooper heading back to the free throw line. 6:38 in the first. Two free throws coming up here at the line by Sharife Cooper. And the first one he misses. Cooper with a terrific first season at Auburn, played in 12 games. Late to finally get his eligibility granted, didn't play until early January. And he averaged just over 20 points per game, along with 8 assists per game, while going to the free throw line multiple times throughout his time at Auburn. That is what he was known for. His quickness, him getting to the rim, and his mid-range floater type of game, kind of similar to Trae Young. Cooper knocks down the second free throw. Sixers take the 3 from the corner. They miss, no good. Once again, Atlanta attacks. Ball poke loose underneath the hoop, and it will stay Hawks ball. Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely going to have to check it out someday. That's great. Thanks so much for the recommendation, Showtime. Pass underneath off the cut. That is good for the layup. Skylar Mays puts it up and in. Wow, that's great there, Jason. Jason getting the Vlad Jr. rookie card there. What a bargain for that man. Sixers down by 3. They have the ball. Maxey dribbles past half court with 6 minutes left to go in the first. Maxey attacks. Oh, what a move there. Swifty to the bucket. Reverse-handed layup goes down. Tyrese Maxey in the first game for the Sixers, leading all scores with 21 points. Maxey had a terrific game back on January 9th against the Nuggets, a career-high 39 points. When his team was shorthanded, that was during the time when the cancellations and postponements started to happen. And that's where Philadelphia only had like 8 players in their roster. I think for that game against Denver, Maxey ended up playing a ton of minutes, and he ended up producing. 7-6 to score. First time out of the game. 5:43 left to go in the first. As we'll take a timeout here. Hawks by 1. Oh, that's awesome there, Jason. Wow, that must have been incredible. Yeah, definitely someday I want to go there for sure. So this game getting started. Almost halfway through the first quarter with 5:43 left. Sharif Cooper leading the way. He's got 3 so far for the Hawks, and then 2 each by Skylar Mays. And Jalen Johnson's got 2 points along with 4 rebounds so far. Tyrese Maxey leading the way for the Sixers. He's got 4. And then 2 points off a putback slam by Paul Reed. One thing I love about the Summer League is how fast commercials fly by. It just flew past that media break. Really fast break. We're back to action here. 5:40 left to go in the first. And the Sixers have possession. Maxey, Reed, Joe, Springer. And also on the court, number 20, getting his first playing time of the game, Aaron Henry. 3-year player at Michigan State. First shot missed, but the tip-in is good. As that is Paul Reed able to tip it in. He's got 4 tonight. Hawks now with the ball. Cooper at the top, hands it off to Naz Carter. Naz Carter, the nephew of Jay-Z, number 31 for Atlanta. Carter at the right wing perimeter. He dribbles free throw circle, moves it out to Johnson, launches from deep, connects with it. Jalen Johnson, he's got 5 so far, showing you the range as he knocks down the triple at the left wing. Maxey from deep fires a shot. No good off the bottom right part of the backboard. Defensive rebound goes back to the Hawks. Akun Purcell got the board. Cooper now with the ball. Cooper off a double team. Gives it outside to Johnson again. Launches. Straight away misfires that time from 3. Maxey comes up with a defensive rebound. Under 4.5 left to go in the first. Maxey, step back jumper, deep 2. Off the mark, no good. Tipped off the glass by Reed. Defensive rebound picked up for the Hawks. Cooper with the ball, sets up the offense to the left wing. Cooper defended by Joe, bounce pass to the left elbow. Johnson backs his way into the key, puts up the shot, off the back rim, missed. And defensive rebound right back to the Sixers. Philadelphia with 4 minutes left to go, approaching the mark. Joe, kick out, left corner. Now dribbles left baseline, bodies collide, and that will be an offensive foul picked up on Philadelphia. It's the rookie from Tennessee, Jaden Springer, who goes right over Naz Carter. Dribbling left baseline to the bucket, gets called for the offensive foul. So we have under 4 minutes left to play. Springer will head to the bench right now. Hawks with the ball. Cooper dribbles past half court. Cooper dribbles, kick out to the corner. Now they dump it underneath. Johnson moves it outside. Catching fire from 3. Splash. That is good. Right down the middle. Hawks extend it to a 5-point lead. They got a couple numbers here that don't usually show up on the roster sheet. Okay, so number 00 is A.J. Lawson from South Carolina. So he gets number 00. Ibi Watson from the Dayton Flyers in the game as well. Missed the right corner 3, but the putback goes down. Jalen Johnson soaring high, comes out with a putback dunk. 3:10 in the first. Attacking the lane to the bucket. Maxey lays it up and in. Jalen Johnson's got 7 points. For the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey's got 6 points. Under 3 minutes left to go. Johnson moves it outside to Lawson. Lawson handoff to Johnson. Johnson swings it cross court. Still has it. Whistle blown though. We have a contact here and a foul. Collision on the court in the corner. Naz Carter was the one who was the intended target to receive the pass. Collided with his defender. What's good, Vegas, Dakota? Glad to have you in the stream. Jawan Williams getting the pick right there for the Patriots. Awesome, man. Oh, that's awesome. You can go back and forth between both of the arenas. That's great. Timeout taken on the floor. Hawks up by 5, 15-10. So we have 2:48 left to go. Okay, so I just found out who the Summer League coach is, and it's the Hawks assistant coach, Matt Hill, is the Summer League coach. So a lot of promise here from the two players picked up in the draft, Jalen Johnson and Sharife Cooper. And Johnson looking great so far. 7 points for Johnson. Cooper's got 3 points and 2 assists so far by Cooper. And then Tyrese Maxey, the leading scorer for Philadelphia, with 6. I haven't yet to do so, Dakota. Hopefully you're able to make a big comeback, though, man. 2:39 left to go in the first. We're back to action here. This will lead to free throws. The Hawks at the line shooting 2. This is number 16, Ibi Watson. Played 2 seasons for the Dayton Flyers. First shot is good. Second free throw, Watson knocks it down as the Hawks up by 7. 2:35 left to go first quarter. Maxey gets the inbound for the Sixers. Tucker, Peters, Maxey, Reed, and Henry. That's the 5 in the court currently for the Sixers. Towards his left, Reed defended by Johnson 1-on-1. Reed now spin moving the key. Puts it up with a left hand. Off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound and the fall picked up by Philadelphia in the Hawks backcourt. Watson got knocked down. And that will be Paul Reed who picked up the foul, and he'll head to the bench. Oh, that's awesome there, Dakota, winning 9 games straight. Great for you, man. 2:15 left to go in the first. Hawks have the ball. Cooper at the top. Johnson sets the pick. He rolls down. Cooper still with the ball. Floats up the mid-range shot and hits it. That is good. Sharife Cooper now with 5. He puts it to a 9-point, largest lead of the game for the Hawks. 2 minutes in the first. Out to the right wing perimeter. Key. Deep 2 jumper. Away from the ball, though. Offensive foul. It will head back to Atlanta, being their ball with 1:56 remaining. Nice. That's awesome there. Ramondre Stevenson with a touchdown rush. 12-2 run by the Hawks in the last 3.5 minutes. Atlanta with Cooper. Cooper, nice pass. Left corner. Open 3. Over the rim, missed by Lawson. What a find, though, by Sharife Cooper to distribute that basketball from the right block to the left corner. 3 off the mark, no good by Philadelphia. Offensive rebound, put back good. Up and in. Braxton Key scores, and he'll shoot 1. Key playing 4 seasons of college hoops at Virginia, national champion in 2019. Minute 34 left to go in the first. Jalen Johnson going to check out of the game now for the Hawks. Johnson with a special start so far. He leads the way. Jalen Johnson, the top scorer, 7 points, along with 6 rebounds. Through his first 2 games in the Summer League, Jalen Johnson with back-to-back double-doubles. Free throw is good. Hawks have possession, minute 25 in the first. Cooper at the right baseline, off a double team. Swings it out, missed his mark on the pass, looking for A.J. Lawson, drew the ball behind him, and it goes out of bounds. That pass sails behind and wide, going up the distance of the court out. Sixers get the inbounds. Key dribbles inside, puts it back out to the top. Open 3 launched off back rim, missed by Tucker. Defensive rebound picked up for a moment by the Hawks, and out of bounds, far side of the court, last touched by Philadelphia. Atlanta will get the inbound right at midcourt. 1:05 left to play in the first. Cooper will get the inbounds. Cooper dribbles, attacks, down the lane, puts it up and scores. That is good, up and in off the backboard. Sharife Cooper tied with Jalen Johnson, both the leading scorers with 7 points. 50 seconds left to go in the first. Rajon Tucker turns the corner, bounce pass off the roll down. Guess what? Swoops it up, intercepted by Carter. Naz Carter dribbles, attacks, nice Euro step and finish. That is good with a layup. Jay's his nephew to the hole, laid it up and in for 2 with a right-handed finish. Again, this ball almost stolen at midcourt. That time it was close by Lawson. Whistle blows though, and Lawson commits the reach-in. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Jalen Johnson and Sharife Cooper both leading the scoring with 7. For the Sixers, it's Tyrese Maxey with 6. And it's going to send Rajon Tucker into the bonus here. Sixers going to the line shooting 2. First shot is good. Second shot by Tucker, off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, but Henry called for the push-off. It will be Hawks ball. "30 seconds remaining. Atlanta will get the inbounds. Carter to be the inbound passer, puts the ball into the hands to Cooper in the backcourt. 6-second differential shot clock and game clock. Cooper slows it down for what could be the final possession in the first quarter. Cooper defended at the right wing perimeter. Cooper swings it out wide. 3-point shot, catch and fire. Off back rim, no good for Lawson. Offensive rebound into the hands to Watson. Watson attacks. Watson puts it up off the front rim, tipped off the glass. Back again, battle for the basketball as time runs out. Philadelphia chasing it past the midcourt, and we close out on the first quarter. Hawks up by 9. They lead it 23-14 to score. Sharife Cooper, Jalen Johnson, both of their draft picks from 2021. Looking great so far. Both lead the way with 7 points as we'll head to the first switch between quarters tonight. Move on to the second quarter coming up. Sharife Cooper looking great so far. Him and Jalen Johnson been super impressive, and it's basically been 2 against 1 for players that stood out. Tyrese Maxey leads the way with 6 points for Philadelphia, and then Paul Reed has got 4 so far. It's just totally different scoring compared to the first game. Celtics were putting up 3 after 3 after 3. They were feeling it into the zone. Now this game's just totally different. What's good, Eugene? Welcome to Stream Air, man. Quick update with other Summer League games going down. Raptors leading the Rockets in the final minute, 92-76. That's the only game going down at the moment. Celtics, I called earlier today, beat the Magic 108-71. A lot of close games, though, today. Spurs over the Hornets by 1, 106-105. And the Nets winning in double OT over the Wizards, 84-81. Yeah, Eugene's been on the stream for quite a while. You've been on the channel here. Awesome support on my channel here, man. If you're interested in the mod, Eugene, feel free to let me know. I can hit you up on the mod there, bud. So we are back to action. Second quarter. About to begin. And the Sixers will get the ball here to start off the second. It's Joe who will take it past half court. They move it outside to the right wing where that's Petrusev who has it. Out to Joe again at the top. Joe, step back straight away. Takes the three, rolled around the rim and out. And a whistle blown, the Hawks will pick up a foul on the rebound with 9:42 left to play. And this will send Isaiah Joe to the line. Okay, so this will be shooting foul, the refs say. Yeah, thanks so much, man. Definitely earned it. Let's welcome in Eugene to the mod squad. Dedicated supporter in this channel. You earned it there, man. First shot, that's good. Isaiah Joe hits it down. Second shot, right on through. So the whistle was on the three-point shot. So before, the Hawks and the Sixers were battling up for the rebound. So that's where the foul was committed, around the perimeter. And the third free throw is good as well. So Isaiah Joe goes to the line, fouled from the outside, knocks down all three. 9:35 in the second. Pass deflected, stolen away. Philadelphia comes up with a steal. On the near side of the court, though, Rajon Tucker couldn't keep it in play, and he stepped out of bounds to the baseline. Hawks will have the ball. 9:33 left to go in the second. Atlanta pass half court. It is Mays. Mays shoots from three. Splash. That goes down at the left wing perimeter. Skylar Mays with a three-point make. We'll see what the Sixers have in store this possession. Petrusev at the top. Hands it out into the hands to Tucker. Top of the key. Gives it over Petrusev over to the left wing. They dribble up. Joe makes the pass. Puts up the shot underneath. That's good. Goes down by Petrusev. Under 9 minutes left to go in the second. Hawks with the ball. Mays spots up another three. Dials it up and delivers. That is good. Skylar Mays. Back-to-back three-point shots made. Sixers now with the ball. 8:40 left to go in the second. Back out to the top. Burst of speed. Kick out. Just missed his mark in the pass, though. That's a turnover. A little bit wide to the corner. Whenever you're here, Dakota, just feel free to come on these streams whenever you have the chance, like you're doing now and supporting, bud. Whenever you have the chance there, man. 8:35 left to go. Hawks have the ball up by 10. Mays again. Shot fake. Top of the key for Mays. Mays with back-to-back three-point makes. He moves it inside. Jumper for a mid-range shot. Off the front rim, no good. Tipped around, and the Sixers come up with a defensive rebound. Philadelphia launches from deep. Off back rim, missed three. No good by Aaron Henry. And a whistle blows here. And this will be Atlanta basketball. Oh. Okay, I hear you there, Dakota. Just whenever you feel like it, man. I understand. If you have to take time off, definitely understand there, because health comes first before anything else. Really solid group indeed. Jalen Johnson, Sharife Cooper are looking really nice so far. It's basically 2-on-1. Johnson and Cooper against Maxey. Sixers having all sorts of trouble trying to get their shots down. Maxey, jumper, hits it. That is good. So they need to come in relief with Maxey coming off the bench after a little bit of a substitution there. Maxey comes back into the game, drops down the right baseline, Jay. 7.5 left to go in the second quarter. Hawks up by 8. They have the ball. Launching from deep. No good around the rim. And goes right back to the Sixers with a defensive rebound. Maxey moves it cross court. Joe has the ball at the left wing perimeter. Joe working on Watson. Whistle blows far side of the court, knocked loose out of bounds by the Hawks. What's good? JD in the stream, welcome in. Glad to have you guys in the channel. Sixers about to get the inbound in their front court. Maxey receives the inbound. Maxey leads the way with 8. Pass into the key. It gets deflected, stolen away. Hawks now have the steal as they will dribble. Miss the reverse hand layup. Tap to the bounds of the baseline, and it will be staying with Atlanta. This will be Hawks ball. Under 7 minutes left to go. Last touch by the Sixers. Atlanta about to get the ball back underneath their hoop. What's good? Malik on the stream. Welcome back in. Mays inbounds it over. Handoff to the left wing. Dribbles up, drives. Get that out of there. Huge denial by Petrushev on a layup attempt by number 26, Max Haydigger. Haydigger for the Hawks. Played 4 seasons at UC Santa Barbara. Or Degger. Haydigger. I have the Hawks lined up in smaller print than usual. 6:45 in the second. Off the inbound. Atlanta has it. Bobbles it to the backcourt, though. That will be a half-court violation by Mays. Skylar Mays coming into this game. He's got 6 points in this quarter. As we have 6:40 remaining, Joe takes the jumper, missed off the mark. Offensive rebound, Petrushev. Backs his way at the left block. Working on Eric Moreland. Misses the jumper off the mark, no good by Petrushev. Back to the Hawks with the rebounds. Lawson moves it over to Mays. Mays takes the 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Defensive rebound, right back over to the Sixers. Maxey with 8. Maxey looking for more. Maxey crossover. Petrushev handoff to Maxey. Maxey takes it down the lane. Floats up the teardrop and it stopped at the front rim and missed. Petrushev tried to go for the rebound. Couldn't get to it though. Hawks now with the ball. 6 minutes left to go. Back out to Lawson. Lawson turns the corner. Dribbles. Puts up the shot. Off the backboard miss. Petrushev with a defensive rebound. Under 6 minutes left to go in the second. And a bump here and a foul past midcourt. As Maxey draws the foul and the clock will stop. 5:51 left to go in the second. Hawks up by 8. They lead at 29-21. And promising in this game because it's basically been 2-on-1 throughout this game. It's been tonight for Atlanta, Jalen Johnson and Sharife Cooper early on. And now Skylar Mays has really stepped up lately. He's got 8 points for Skylar Mays coming into the lineup after Cooper and Johnson went back to the bench. And then for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey with 8 points, but nobody else has really been able to make an impact as far as the Sixers besides Maxey in this game. Isaiah Joe having a tough game, missing all 3 shots from the floor so far. Springer yet to score either for their draft pick at number 28. It's whatever you feel like, Dakota. Yeah, that was unfortunate, man. As Cam Thomas is balling out in the summer league for Brooklyn. What he did today, and just a lot of shocking draft picks. There were so many reaches in the draft. Hey, that's awesome there, Warren. He's been setting up the new Xbox, looks like. So, one positive note here from these games is how fast they go between media breaks. Time just flies by. And just like that, we are going to get back into action. Sixers will get the inbound. Joe passes it off to Maxey. Joe, Maxey, Reed back into the game. Petrusev is out there. And also standing in the corner, Jaden Springer back into the game, number 11. A ball poke loose to the baseline. It will stay Sixers ball. 5:42 left to go. Philadelphia inbounds it. Joe at the right corner. Gives it out to Petrusev. Handoff to Maxey. Maxey outside Joe. 4 in the shot clock. Whistle blown. It's on the Hawks. Reach and foul picked up by Lawson. Yeah, no problem, Dakota. Whenever you come back, feel free to do so, man. Take some time off, and hopefully wishing you a speedy recovery there, bud. 5.5 left to go in the second. Hand off to Maxey. Maxey takes a deep three. Off the front rim, no good. Picked up in the corners by the Hawks with a defensive rebound. Cooper is back into the game, same as Jalen Johnson. 5:15 left to go in the second. Hawks at the top, up by 8 with a possession. Over to Cooper. Cooper attacks underneath, puts it up in a tough take and makes it. That is good. Sharif Cooper leading all scores for the Hawks now with 9. Puts it up and in off a drive to the basket. That was a tough make up and in off the glass. It was between two defenders, Springer and Reed, able to get that to go by Cooper. Impressive. 5 minutes left to go in the second. Sixers have possession. Joe, kick out to the corner. Reed it. Turns the corner. Spin move inside. Puts it up and denied. Underneath the hoop, the Hawks come up and play defense. Cooper now with the ball. It was Admiral Schofield, number 7, who got the block. Cooper gives it over left baseline, dribble Johnson. Johnson swings it out to the right corner, catching fire, knocks it down. That is good. Number 26, Max Heidegger again. Makes a big shot for Orlando. They go up by the largest point total this game. 13-point lead, 5 made threes tonight for the Hawks. And the Sixers yet to connect from 3 in this game, 0 for 9. As we take a timeout. 4:21 left to go in the second. Atlanta looking great so far. So right now we're just in the timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you're new on the channel, I cover basketball games, play-by-play, mainly of NBA and college hoops here. I also, from time to time, cover other sports as well, like NFL, MLB, NASCAR races too. Tomorrow night, I'll be back for one game. It's going to be the Warriors against the Thunder tomorrow. So one game tomorrow night. And that game will tip off at 7 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. So many steals picked up in the draft. The big reason why is because so many teams made gigantic reaches for players that like were on nobody's draft board at that number. That's awesome. Best of luck to Warren going out to college in September 1st. He's starting. Yeah, sending my thoughts out to you, Dakota. Hopefully your dad will be all right, man. Really sending my thoughts out to you and your family. I like Cooper's style of play. He's kind of got a similar style of play of Trae Young. And for him to be a backup to Trae Young and him mirroring Trae, I think that's going to be really helpful to his future. So we're back to action. Philadelphia finally hits their first three of the game, and it goes down by Isaiah Joe. He put it back to a 10-point game. Maxey crossover launches. Halfway there, rattled out. Offensive rebound. Couldn't get it to go as Reed. Tough defense by the Hawks underneath. Atlanta has the ball. Cooper drives. Dump off underneath looking for Johnson. A whistle blown though before. And it's on the Sixers picking up a reach-in. Game clock will stop. 3:44 left to go. Atlanta gets the inbounds. Cooper at the top. Cooper defended 1-on-1 by Tucker. Moves it outside to Akun Purcell. Back out to Cooper. Cooper attacks right down the lane. Puts it up. Get that out of there. Right there with a block. Was Tucker with a swat. Back out to Maxey. Launches from deep. No good. Missed the three. Johnson soars up. Grabs the defensive rebounds. Back to the right corner. Tucker. It's going to be Cooper. Spots up, takes the three, missed off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound, puts it up in the key. Couldn't get it to go, though, by Akun Purcell. Jalen Johnson inching closer and closer once again to a double-double. 7 points and 8 rebounds. He's got back-to-back double-doubles in his first 2 games in the Summer League. Left baseline dribble. Springer moves it outside to the corner. Joe takes the three, hits it. That is good. Isaiah Joe, the only player for the Sixers to make 3-point shots, 2 of them by him, and now he's got 9. 2:45 left to go before halftime. Johnson, jumper, 18-footer. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up, and Maxey with a defensive rebound. Maxey burst of speed, drives. Right baseline, separation, jumper, hits it. What a nice move there by Maxey. Philadelphia showing signs of life. 8-0 run and over the last 2 minutes. Cooper swings it out. Nice cross-court pass. Open three and drills it by Akun Purcell. Nice ball movement right there by Sharife Cooper to swing it from the right block to the left corner. And Akun Purcell catching fire, knocks it down. Yeah, appreciate it, Warren. Cameron, Jessica, glad to have you guys in the stream. And really sending my thoughts out to your father there, Dakota. And hopefully you'll be able to be back playing football once again, man, and have a big bounce-back season for you. I can't believe it. I had for my prediction that Cooper to go into the lottery. And he falls all the way back to 48. Jaden Springer here at the line. 2 free throws. First one missed. Second one is good. Hawks by 7 with approaching the 2-minute mark remaining. Cooper moves it over around the perimeter. Schofield hands it off to Mays. Mays attacks the lane, and he lays it up and in. Tough take and able to get it to go. Reed followed from behind. The clock will stop with 1:51 to play. It's between a trio today for the Hawks that they've done damage. Sharife Cooper, Jalen Johnson, and Skylar Mays. All picked up in the 2021 draft. Johnson at 20, Cooper at 48, Mays at 50. First free throw, that is good. Reed knocks it down. Second free throw, that is good. Minute 45 left to go before halftime. Hawks with a possession. Cooper at the right wing perimeter, defended on the outside by Reed. 10 in the shot clock. Cooper still with the ball at the top. Cooper dribbles. Now to the right elbow, lost the handle, moved it out to the top though. Mays takes a deep 2 jumper, forces a prayer and drills it. That is good. Skylar Mays knocks it down at the top of the free throw circle. What a shot. Minute 15 left to go. Sixers missed the jumper. Hawks will come up with the rebounds. One minute remaining. Out to Mays again. Attacking, and Mays will draw the contact and the foul. Oh, yeah, that's correct here. From 2020 I had. Welcome and set on the stream. Thanks so much for finding my channel, man. I'm thinking about Javonte Smart. I think. That's why, because Smart stayed to play at LSU this past season. And Mays was from the year prior. Yeah, number 50 in 2020. So, yeah, Cooper and Johnson were the 2 picks this past year. Mays hits down the free throw. 50 seconds left to go. And a timeout taken here on the court, burned by Philadelphia. Hawks looking great so far through their trio. Able to build a trio here in this game. It's 14 points by Mays, leading scorer. Going 5 for 7. Cooper with 9 points with 3 assists. And then 7 points, 9 rebounds by Jalen Johnson. As we take a timeout. 43-32, 50 seconds in the second. We'll take the timeout. Hey, thanks so much, Sed. Really appreciate it, man. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops as well. Thanks so much, everybody, for finding my stream. It's incredible how we reached 20K earlier this week, too. I've been covering games here for about 2.5 years, and, man, we just keep on building up the community. It's getting bigger and bigger each and every single day. Tomorrow night, I plan on being back covering one game. It will be the Warriors against the Thunder. That will tip off at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Hey, have a nice night, Jose. Best of luck tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes well for you tomorrow. What's good, old man? Welcome back to the stream. This game started out later than usual. The Nets and the Wizards went into overtime. Brooklyn won by 3. 84-81 from earlier today. I finished up with the Celtics and Magic game right prior to this. So this is the second game part of a doubleheader I've covered tonight. So we have 50 seconds left to go before halftime. Sixers will get the inbounds. Rajon Tucker, the inbound passer, as he gives it off to Maxey. Maxey defended by Akun Purcell. At the corner of the front court. Gives it outside to Joe. Joe floats it up over the top, looking for a slam dunk. Poke loose, though, from the back out of bounds. It's last touched by Atlanta. Philadelphia inbounds. Joe, fadeaway, left corner shot. It goes short. Johnson picks up the rebound off the air ball. 30 seconds left to go. 11-second differential shot clock and game clock. Cooper will move the ball over to Mays. Mays gives it out to Cooper again. Cooper, the NBA Summer League logo. Now he dribbles up inside. Cooper with a left hand. Missed the layup. Tip to Reed with a defensive rebound. 12 seconds remaining. Pass up the court. Dump out right corner. Open three. Joe hits it. That is good. Out on transition. And the Sixers showing some signs of life here. Pull win in single digits before halftime as that corner three off the mark, missed by Mays to the side of the rim. And we close out the end of the first half. Atlanta 43, Philadelphia 35. Both of the draft picks from 2021 looking special here during their on-court playing time in the first half for the Hawks. Jalen Johnson, he's got 2 double-doubles so far in the Summer League, looking to make it 3 tonight, inching closer and closer to that 7 points now with 10 rebounds. And then Sharif Cooper with 9 points, 3 assists in the first half. It's Skylar Mays who leads the way with 14. For the Sixers, Isaiah Joe keeping them in the game, making 3 threes. They are 3 for 16 from the perimeter as a team. Joe making all the threes so far for Philadelphia. 12 points he has scored, Maxey with 10. So this has turned to be a 3-on-2 matchup. Mays, Johnson, and Cooper up against Maxey and Joe. 13 points. Scored by Philadelphia by anybody not named Maxey or Joe. And that is also 13 points scored by anybody not named Cooper, Johnson, or Mays for the Hawks. So that's what we look like going into halftime. It's basically 3-on-2. Oh, man, sorry to hear that, Vegas. Best of luck there. Best of luck there, bud, for next month. Not exactly, Dakota. If you're not around them that much, then just keep on staying isolated. Then if you were close to him, like spending a lot of time with him, really, really sorry to say, but it's probably not gonna look so well or so. I really hope that everybody in your family, with your father especially, is able to recover and have no problems, man. Yeah, Joe keeping them in the game, making those 3 threes. And Springer hasn't done much. Springer's only got a free throw. That's all he's got. He's missed 3 shots from the floor. He shot over 42% from 3 at college, but he didn't attempt many threes. I think they kind of like overvalued him as a recruit because of what he could do from 3, but he didn't really play for like an explosive offensive team, and he didn't attempt threes that often. The beauty about Summer League is how fast it goes by. We're almost back to the third quarter, believe it or not. It just felt like we went to halftime just like a moment ago. There's one game in progress currently. The Suns lead the Nuggets 13-10. The Raptors winners over the Rockets tonight, 92-76. And NFL preseason, 2 games today. Patriots lead the Washington football team, minute and a half remaining, 15-13 New England. And the Steelers have come all the way back. They were down 13-0 early. Steelers have just won against Philadelphia, 24-16. So Pittsburgh over Philadelphia for the NFL. So we're about to start the third quarter here in just a moment. Atlanta's been up basically throughout this whole game. Philadelphia's been hanging in there. They've been down by double digits for quite a bit. And then they've had chances, though, for Philadelphia. They've been able to get back into this game and have been able to make the game. When they've been able to push the ball up the court, too, they've been able to make it a game. And Isaiah Joe keeping them in the game. Yeah, it's been great. A lot of these Summer League games I've covered, there haven't been like many fouls. Yeah, I hope it continues, because I've covered a good amount of games that's been like stop and start, and then going to reviews, and then the game goes to be like, usually my average NBA stream is like around 2:45 usually, and then the game gets dragged out for like 3 hours or so, because they have to review on the court what happened. Yeah, hopefully it's good news for you, Dakota. Feel free to keep me posted if you're around. Yeah, they allow the limit they have for Summer League's 10 fouls. So really quick Summer League halftime that we have for the 10-minute halftime. Blew by like that. And now we're going to start for the third quarter. So if you're just joining us in this game, Jalen Johnson's had back-to-back double-doubles to start off Summer League, looking for his third in 3 games. 7 points currently with 10 rebounds by Johnson at halftime. 9 points by Sharife Cooper with 3 assists. The leading scorer happens to be Skylar Mays with 14 points, going into his second season from LSU. For Philadelphia, leading scorer tonight, Isaiah Joe, keeping them in the game for the Sixers with 3 made 3-point shots, 12 points, and then Maxey was great out of the gate early, yet to connect though from 3, 0 for 5 from the outside. Maxey's got 10 points. Wow, Ramondre Stevenson with another touchdown, a 91-yard rush. Wow, good for him, man. Here we go. We're back to action. Third quarter about to begin. Sixers who go right to left in the court to start out. It is Joe, Maxey, Reed, Petrushev, and then Springer, the rookie picked up at 28 in the draft. Maxey has it at the right wing perimeter. Dumps it down the lane. That's a two-handed jam. Goes down by Paul Reed. That's a big bucket to start off the third for Philly. Hawks with their first possession of the third. They go left to right in the court. Cooper gives it over to Johnson. Back off to Cooper. At the left wing perimeter. Akun Purcell now with the ball. Purcell attacks inside. Dump off to Mays he gives it out to Cooper. Launches at the right wing. Off the mark. Tip to the perimeter. Tapped up and saved. Offensive rebound. Out to the corner to Cooper. Cooper turns the corner. Bounce pass. Nice find. Gets the layup. That is good. As the Hawks score underneath. Layup made by Jordan Bell. Playing 4 seasons in the NBA. With 4 different teams. And Bell won a title on Golden State in 2018. Got a couple buckets here. Lando with a slam dunk. Underneath just a moment ago. Philadelphia had a bucket before that. Jalen Johnson. Throwing it down, and Johnson closing in to a double-double. He is nearing it. 9 points, 10 rebounds. 8.5 in the third. Reed, pump fake, dribbles down the lane. Reed tears it down. Hanging on the rim right there as he throws it down with a huge two-handed flush. The scoring is finally picking up. 8:10 left to go in the third. Cooper hands it off around the perimeter to Mays. Mays turns the corner. Dump off. Johnson gets the double-double as he throws it down with the left-handed finish. Off the cut left baseline to the bucket. Beautiful assist there by Mays. Sixers have the ball. They attack the lane. Joe kicks it out, though, and a whistle blows. It is inside the key where a foul is committed. That was an offensive foul by Philadelphia as the Hawks will have the basketball back. And Atlanta misses their mark in the pass, a little bit wide on Mays around the perimeter, and it goes out of bounds. Cooper turns it over. And Jalen Johnson with his third straight double-double of the Summer League. He's got 11 points with 10 rebounds. And we still have 7:40 left to play third quarter. The Sixers with a possession. Maxey dribbles, gets past Cooper, drives inside, lays it up and in. That is good. Tyrese Maxey to the bucket. Hawks now with the ball. At the left elbow, Mays. Off a double team, gives it outside to Johnson. Already hit a 3. Instead, he'll kick it out left corner. Mays launches. Off the mark, no good. We get a foul picked up here. It's going to be on the rebounds. It's assessed to Philadelphia. Wow, Aaron Judge hitting the homer there. Thanks so much for the update, Eugene. White Sox up 7-6. A lot of good stuff on tonight. Cooper gets the inbound, hands it off to Mays, turns the corner, floats up the right-handed hook at the key, and that is good. Skylar Mays, leading scorer tonight for the Hawks, and he just keeps on pouring it on. He's got 16. 7 minutes in the third. Sixers have the ball. Top of the key, Petrusev. Looks to pass it, moves it back out to Maxey. Maxey at the top of the key, defended by Cooper. Gives it out left wing perimeter. 6 in the shot clock. Deep 2 jumper. Springer hits it. That's good. So finally something going down by Jaden Springer. Deep 2 at the left baseline. He connects for his first basket of the game. Approaching 6:30 remaining. Pass underneath. Cooper able to get it. Bounce pass. Oh, nice find. Shot fake. Good. That is up and in. Jordan Bell scores. Nice vision by Cooper. Sharif Cooper tonight's tallied 7 assists. He could be looking at a double-double too. He's got 9 points. Maxey airballs it at the right elbow. Uncharacteristic shot right there. A ton of space out in front of him. Hawks now have it. Approaching 6 left to go. Cooper attacks. Looking for more. Blocked from the side by Maxey. Sixers with the ball back under 6 minutes in the third. Passes underneath, deflected. Nice defense by Atlanta. It's going the Hawks' way. Kick out left corner. Cooper. Shot fake. Dribbles into the key. Cooper moves it outside. Akun Purcell launches. Hits it down. That is good. Sharife Cooper tallies in assist number 8. Devon Akun Purcell knocks down the 3 and puts the Hawks up by double digits again. Timeout taken on the floor by Philadelphia. 5:34 left to go in the third quarter. And the Hawks have been up basically throughout the whole game tonight. It was a little bit of a trade for the lead in the first minute or so, but then after that, Atlanta got up. And they've been up by this margin quite a bit. It's been around 9, 10, 11. It's been around that type of point margin tonight. For Philadelphia, they really need to start draining down some threes to get back into this game. Isaiah Joe was able to get them winning around the 7-point mark before halftime. But they've only made 3 threes as a team out of 16 attempts. Atlanta tonight's dialing up from the perimeter. They made 7 threes tonight for the Hawks. And Sharife Cooper, the leading assist man, 8 assists. That's out of the 14 assists total. So it's basically a game being played of 3-on-2 in this game today. Paul Reed's come out lately, but Tyrese Maxey is yet to get anything so far through the first 4.5 minutes of the third. Maxey and Joe leading the scoring for Philadelphia, both tied with 12. Paul Reed's got 10. And Skylar Mays, the leading scorer for the Hawks, he's got 16. Jalen Johnson, double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. And Sharife Cooper, he could potentially be looking at a double-double himself, 9 points and 8 assists. Back to action, 5:27 in the third. Paul Reed just got fouled from the timeout, and Reed will shoot 2 here at the line. Reed, with his shot, goes down. It's 56-47 now. 5:20 left to go in the third. Cooper gives it over into the key. Bell moves it outside. Akun Purcell dribbles. Kick out to Cooper. Cooper now will dribble into the key. Maxey tries to force a tie. Couldn't get to it, though. At the left corner, launching from deep. Off the mark by Akun Purcell. 5 minutes remaining. Swings it over inside into traffic. Tip to the corner. Sixers have it, though, still. Right baseline dribble. And layup goes down. Reverse hands. Nice move to the bucket. Jaden Springer scores his second field goal of the game. He's got 5 points currently. Nice job to stay with it, though, by Springer. Oh, nice find. Cooper gets the layup. That is good underneath the hoop. Sharife Cooper now in double figures with 11. 4.5 left to go in the third. Out to the left wing. Springer takes the open 3. No good. It hit the rim short. Johnson, as he'll go outlet pass over to Akun Purcell. Couldn't finish, though. Rebounded back by Joe. Moves it up the court now to Maxey. Maxey attacks down the lane. Whistle blown. Blocking fall picked up by Bell. Maxey will head to the line, shooting 2. Clock will stop. 4:11 left to go in the third. So, Skylar Mays, Jalen Johnson, and Sharife Cooper all hitting double figures tonight in scoring. 16 by Mays, 11 each by Cooper and Johnson. Maxey with his first free throw, as that is good. Tyrese Maxey, 13 points, 3 assists tonight. Second free throw by Maxey, and that is good as well. So this is where they've been hanging in, 7-11 throughout the game for Philadelphia. Cooper has possession, 4 minutes left to go in the third. They just can't get it over the hump and make it to a 2-possession game or less. Johnson on the outside, defended by Reed, right wing. Johnson now takes it to the free throw circle. Oh, nice vision. Behind the back pass by Johnson, looking for the cut to Carter. Carter couldn't finish though with a dunk. Euro step down the lane. Philadelphia scores. That is good. Up and in off the backboard. Aaron Henry, 3 years spent at Michigan State, lays it up and in for 2. 5-point game now. They've got it to a 2-possession game. Hawks with the ball. 3.5 left to go. To the top of Kuhn Purcell. He's defended by Joe. Dribbles towards his right. Still around the perimeter. Now takes it inside. Dumps it out underneath. Whistle blows. Reach and fall on the Sixers as the game clock will stop. It has to be his size. Unfortunate, because he made his whole team better. He came into Auburn at the beginning of January. He just made everybody better. Before he started down the stretch he got hurt down the stretch of last year, but when healthy, when he started playing, he just came in the middle of the season. It was impressive. Just comes in the middle of the season, averages 8 assists per game and 20 points, and made everybody better. And the first 6 games, they went 4-2, and they lost 2 close games winning that stretch. The 2 teams they lost against were Arkansas and Alabama. And both of those teams made it deep into the tournament. And both of those games were nail-biters. I remember there was that game against Alabama where he played, and that game was like a shootout. I think both of the teams scored right into the 90s. The clock stops, 3:12 left to go in the third. It was Jalen Johnson and Paul Reed away from the basketball. Johnson just pushes down Reed to the ground at the free throw circle. The refs are taking a look at this foul right now. That's a pretty heavy push. But Reed had pretty major flop to go around with that, though. Yeah, I remember covering that game. That game went way late. I remember it combined for like 50-something fouls that night. It was crazy. Yeah, Cooper went to the free throw line constantly. I think he attempted like more than 20 free throws that game. Like, he just has a knack. Same thing as Trey. They just have a knack to get to the free throw line. The speed of Cooper just to drive on you inside and draw contact. Like, I can't believe he was passed on like that. Let's go to Air Jordan. Welcome to the stream here. So he's still yet to resume play. We have 3:12 left to go. Now we will. Maxey will be the inbound passer. And Tucker hands it off to Maxey. Maxey swings it to the corner. Dribbles inside. Dump off underneath Reed. Reed puts it up. Blocked from behind. Whistle blows, though. It will be a blocking foul by Johnson. So 3:03 left to play. And Paul Reed, in a 5-point game, making things interesting, will shoot 2. First shot is good. Yeah, great question, Vegas. I will go Memphis for my prediction. I think it's either going to be Memphis now with a G League pathway with G League Ignite. It'll be interesting to see what he does. Bounce pass into traffic. The Sixers pick up the steal. And a whistle blown in Philadelphia's backcourt. It's against Philadelphia. Reach and foul committed. Clock will stop. 2:49 left to play third quarter. This game is getting really interesting. Philadelphia's never really been quite into this game or so, but they've been hanging in there between the balance of 7 to 11 points mostly. And right now they have a solid opportunity. They have got it to a 2-possession game, now down to a 1-possession game, and this is where they're starting to strike, and they had trouble with that tonight. They got it to as much by winning 3 possessions, and now they've got it to winning 1. So this game is out in the open. We take a timeout. 2:49 left to go third quarter. Hawks up by 3. Yeah, that's probably one of the big things they passed him on was he didn't shoot the ball well from 3, and he's really undersized, but he plays with a ton of heart out there. Makes everybody better too. His playmaking is just phenomenal. Yeah, I just have the feeling that once again, Penny Hardaway is going to get like another big name recruit. So we are back into action. 2:40 left to go in the third. Maxey moves it outside. Reed passes to the right wing. 3 in the air. Key hits it. That is good and puts it to a tie game. Braxton Key comes off the bench, hits a 3. Philadelphia 9-0 run in the last 2:15. Pump fake, jumper, mid-range, hits it. Ibi Watson knocks down the shot for the Hawks. Watson coming in from Atlanta, playing 2 seasons for the Dayton Flyers. Approaching 2 minutes left to go. Maxey towards his right, around the perimeter. Defended by Naz Carter. To the outside, Tucker, catch and fire. Off the front rim, no good. Reed, offensive rebounds. Underneath, gives it out to the top. Launching from deep. Maxey, no good. Hit the rim short. Back over to Reed, another offensive rebound. Maxey gives it off to Reed in the key. Powers his way inside. Double team, puts up the hook and scores. That is good. We're even at 60. Minute 35 left to go third quarter. This game is getting highly entertaining and interesting. Cooper now with the ball at the right elbow. Lost the handle. Reed comes up with a steal. Paul Reed has turned on the Jets recently for the Sixers. Maxey now has it. Dribbles to the free throw circle. Bounce pass right wing. 3 in the air. Off the mark, missed. No good by Key this time around. He just hit a 3 from that exact spot. But the clock will stop. 1:17 left to go. It's on the Hawks. They pick up a foul here. It's underneath off of rebounds. What a comeback. Paul Reed, the one to ignite it. Couple big buckets in the key. 10 points this quarter by Reed. Sixers get the inbound. Minute 15 remaining. Euro step. Floats up the shot. That is not even close. Air ball. Henry completely airballs it. Hawks have it. Bounce pass. Down the lane. Kick out left corner. 3 launched in the air. No good off the side of the rim. Missed by Watson. Sixers in the final minute. They have possession. Chance to take the lead here. Reed gives it over. They turn the corner. Moves it out to the right wing. Taking a 3. Off the rim. Short. No good by Henry again. Tipped around. Rebound goes to the Hawks and a whistle blown. It's At the baseline, Philadelphia reaches in by Reed. So Paul Reed going to head to the bench here. Under 1 minute left to play. 9.8 rebounds by Reed in this quarter alone. He's got a grand total of 16 points and 10 boards tonight. Underneath the hoop, the Hawks score and even it up they take the lead by 2. 62-60, they break the tie. 25 seconds left to go in the third. Tucker now with the ball. He's defended by Lawson at the back right corner of his front court. 8 on the shot clock, dribbles, attacks, moves it outside. Watson launches from deep, off the mark, missed. Here goes the Hawks. Outlet pass to Mays. Fade away right baseline. Oh my goodness! A teammate there to throw it down with a right-handed jam, setting up a prayer at the right baseline. A.J. Lawson from South Carolina out of nowhere comes down in the court and jams it down right underneath the hoop as Skylar Mays forces a prayer, fade away at the right block. That wasn't meant to be. That was meant to be a shot, I'm pretty sure, by Mays. And just Lawson right there to put it back up and in off the two-handed jam. It works somehow. Sixers get the inbound. 3 seconds remaining in the third. Left corner three. Drills it and one. Oh, man. 1 point away from being tied. Isaiah Joe. What a bucket there. Joe gets knocked down by Carter. Hits the three at the left corner, counted and fouled. What a game we have here in the Summer League. Players playing for their jobs here on the line for a chance to tie. And he ties it up. Joe evens it up at 64. 3/4 court shot ends up being an air ball by the Hawks, and we end the third quarter. 64-64 to score. Whoa, look at these Sixers. 29-21, the third quarter advantage, as they even it up here as we close out the third quarter. Hey, I'll see you back in about a half an hour from now, Dakota. Wow. This has been impressive. I had said the last game, I was like, no, I do not want to cover a blowout. I'm covering a great game right now. And I'm so glad. I love calling close games, no matter what I call. What's good, Alan? Welcome to stream once again. Cooper Johnson looking really great tonight. And also, Skylar Mays looking great. The top scorers in this game look like this. Mays has got 16, 11 points each by Johnson and Cooper. And Sharif Cooper's 1 assist away from a double-double. He's got 11 points, 9 assists. Jalen Johnson, double-double for the third straight game in the Summer League. 11 points, 11 rebounds for Johnson. And for Philadelphia, what happened here? Paul Reed started to take over. That's exactly what happened. And Philadelphia has gone from being down 2-on-3 in the first half, with Mays, Johnson, and Cooper going up against Maxey and Joe, to Paul Reed being the number 3 guy, finally going off in the second half and evening this game up. 16 points, 10 boards by Reed, 16 points by Joe, and 14 now by Maxey. The fourth quarter has begun. Atlanta underneath the hoop as they scored a basket. Philadelphia with a possession. Top of the key. They'll take a 3 straight away. Off the mark, missed by Joe. Defensive rebound goes into the hands of the Hawks. Atlanta has it with Mays. Mays defended at the top with 9:20 in the fourth. Mays now inside. Moves out to Lawson. Takes the 3. Halfway there, rattled out. And the Sixers come up with a defensive board. Moving it to the corner. Tucker, spin move. Blocked by Atlanta inside the post. Here goes the Hawks right back. Approaching 9 left to go. Contact and a whistle and a foul. A.J. Lawson sandwiched. Taking it to the bucket by Petrushev and Key picks up the personal foul. Non-shooting foul. Hawks will get the inbound in their front court, 9:05 remaining. Atlanta gets the inbound. It's Mays. 9 minutes left to go. Mays towards his left. Mays takes the 3 over Joe. Mays no good off the mark. Defensive rebound by Petrushev. And now the Sixers with their possession. Peters will dribble past half court. Gives it out to the top, Petrushev. Petrushev moves it out to the left wing perimeter. Tucker slows it down to 8 on the shot clock. Tucker on the outside. Step back 3 open. Rajon Tucker, no good. Off the back rim, that would have been one to take the lead. 8.5 in the fourth. Here goes Mays. At the top, Mays dribbles inside, jumper left baseline, hits it, that is good. Skylar Mays leading the way tonight for the Hawks. He has got now 20 points. Sixers with the ball, 8:10 left to go in the fourth. And a whistle blown, clock will stop. Hey, welcome to stream. Ard, welcome to the channel here, man. Joe in the front court will be the inbound passer. Sixers will get the basketball. Joe gives it over. Back to Joe. Oh, nice bounce pass behind his back. Petrushev right down the lane, receives the pass and throws it down with a two-handed dunk. Isaiah Joe, nice playmaking there. Under 8 minutes remaining. Hawks by 2, they have the ball. Mays almost lost it. Throws it up for grabs. Intercepted. Sixers with a chance to tie with a 2. Back out looking for a 3. They will jack up one. And it's missed. Hit the rim short, Petrushev. They get their own rebound back though. Again, Petrushev inside. Powers his way. Missed the layup. Tipped to the baseline. Mays comes up. And he saves it for the Hawks and puts the ball into the hands to Lawson. Under 7.5 remaining from deep. Mays pulls up. No good as it hit the rim short on the 30-footer straightaway. Joe now has it. Approaching 15 on the shot clock. Joe gives it over. Petrushev will pull up from deep. And he hits it. We are even at 68. Filip Petrushev, 2 seasons at Gonzaga. Last one played in Serbia in his native country. Under 7 minutes remaining. Mays gives it to the outside. They swing it cross court to Lawson. Lawson dumps it out underneath, deflected out by the Sixers by Key. Yeah, this Hawks team, their future is just so bright. So much promise here. Johnson, Cooper, and Mays. The trio all going off tonight. Cooper back into the game. Cooper defended by a double team at the corner. Passes the ball off underneath. That's a shot clock violation, though. They turn it over. Nice defensive trap set up in the corner by Philadelphia. 6:42 left to go, and the Sixers now with a chance to take the lead here this possession. Philly gets the inbound. Joe defended by Cooper. Past half court. Joe at the right wing. And that pass deflected. Comes out with a steal. Hawks outlet pass. Cooper gets the pass behind the defense. Lays it up and in. Under 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sharife Cooper, one more assist away from a double-double. 13 points, 9 assists. Sixers will try it again. Dribbles. Inside, puts up a 4 shot. And no good. To the right of the rim, out of bounds. Not a good shooting decision right there by Jaden Springer. Picked up at number 28 in the draft by Philadelphia. You have an opportunity to make an extra pass and set up a much better look than that instead of taking it into the key and putting up a shot that's contested with multiple defenders out in front. Atlanta now with the ball. Left baseline dribble. Underneath the hoop, they swing it outside. Intercepted by the Sixers. Springer redeems himself with an interception. Pass up ahead of Maxey, lays it in. Reverse-handed layup goes down. Once again, the game's tied up at 70. 5:40 left remaining, fourth quarter. Cooper, defended around the perimeter by Maxey. Moves it out to the top. Heidegger will take a three. Off the back rim, missed shot. Goes back to the Sixers with a defensive rebound. Springer moves it outside. Extra pass. Right corner open. Three. Joe couldn't connect. Nice extra pass to set up Joe in the corner. Hawks with the ball. Cooper attacks down the lane. Downhill. Lays it up and in. Gets it to go over Petrusev. When Atlanta scores, the Sixers seem to roll right back. A three taken. Off the back rim. Missed shot by Maxey. 5 minutes left to play in the fourth. Hawks with the ball. Jumper left baseline. Over the rim. Missed shot. No good by Heidegger. Sixers have it in the corner. They move it to Petrusev. Outside at the right wing. Launching from deep's Joe. Joe again misses off back rim. Offensive rebound. Springer from the corner. That is way off the mark. Remnants of PG-13 from the playoffs in the bubble against the Nuggets. Side of the backboard off a three from the corner, and it misses off the side of the backboard. Timeout taken here on the floor. 72-70 the score. 4:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sharife Cooper got the last bucket downhill over Petrusev. Broke the tie. Hawks by 2. What a game. It doesn't even seem like Philadelphia is like close in this game. The score, just by a 3-point shot, if they make it, it changes the complete scope of this game. They take the lead. And it's been difficult today for the Sixers, though, from outside. Just 26%, 7 for 27. Joe had 2 opportunities and couldn't knock it down. Quick update here. Top scorers tonight, all with 16 even. The trio, Maxey for Philadelphia with 16. 16 by Joe. Reed bursting out in the third quarter. 16 points, 10 rebounds. For the Hawks, leading scorers tonight, it is Skylar Mays. He has got himself 20 points. 15 points by Sharife Cooper with 9 assists. And 11 points and 11 rebounds by Jalen Johnson. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA games, also college hoops as well. Tomorrow night, I plan on being back for one game. It will be Golden State versus Oklahoma City tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Back from the timeout. The Hawks right out of the timeout get the inbound underneath the hoop, and that is good. Philadelphia now with the ball. Maxey at the right wing, dribbles, stripped down the lane, but the whistle blows. It's on Atlanta. Blocking foul by the Hawks. Maxey will head to the line shooting 2. Yeah, this would look like the last game if Maxey wasn't playing today. Maxey at the line shooting 2. First shot is good. He leads the way, 17 for the Sixers for Maxey. Second free throw, and that is good. And not a whole lot of turnovers by Philadelphia tonight, just 9 turnovers. They had forced 23 turnovers in their last game to Dallas. 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, 2-point game. Cooper, looking for that 10th assist, looking for the double-double. Cooper gives it outside. Johnson pump fake. Johnson dribbles, puts it up, blocked by Reed. Akun Purcell has it now. Puts it up as a shot clock goes down, couldn't get it off in time. Second shot clock violation of the game by Atlanta. 3:51 left to go. Sixers get the inbound in their backcourt. Maxey dribbles past half court. A quick whistle here. The clock will stop. All right, quick update for you guys. Sharife Cooper's got 10 assists now. The last assist was on the one coming out of the timeout. The camera didn't get to action quick enough or so that's why I thought that he was still on 9, but he's got 10. So the first bucket right out of the timeout once we got back to action, Cooper assisted on that. So he does have a double-double, 15 points, 10 assists. Here's Joe. Joe gives it out to Reed. Reed at the free throw circle. Passes outside of Joe. Launches at the left wing. Off the mark miss. Tip to the corner. Patrushev. Offensive rebound. Sixers keep it alive. Low dribble here. Maxey weaves his way inside and blocked by the Hawks. Outlet pass ahead of Kuhn Purcell. Throws it down with a two-handed jam. Atlanta by 4 with 3:10 left to go. Sixers with the ball. Joe dribbles, lays up and in. That is good. Gets behind the defense to get the basket. Under 3 minutes remaining. Cooper passes off the trail. Make it 11 assists by Sharife Cooper. Right down the lane, receiving the pass. Lays it up and in for the Hawks as they finish with a bucket. 15 points, 11 assists by Cooper. Shot is good. Maxey hits it down at the left baseline. They always have an answer, the Sixers do, when they're down by 4. They've had opportunities in this game when down by 2, and they've had a lot of trouble taking the lead, trying to go for the 3 ball, and they keep on missing. Cooper, mid-range, hits it, as that is good. 2:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sixers now have it. Maxey, separation, takes the 3, splash, that's good. Tyrese Maxey pulls the Sixers within 1 with 2 minutes left to go. What a game tonight. Players playing for roster spots here in the Summer League. Cooper, dribbles, jumper, 15-footer, halfway there, rattled out. Chance to take the lead for the Sixers. Maxey with a rebound. 1:40 left to play. Maxey dribbles, drives, inside, turn around, puts it up, scores. Philadelphia leads it by 1. Tyrese Maxey. What a game he has had. Leading the way with 25. The first lead for the Sixers since the score is 4-2 in the early first quarter. Cooper at the left wing, gets past Maxey. Dribbles now at the free throw circle. Cooper drives inside. Whistle blown. And a personal foul picked up in the key. It's on the Sixers. 1:17 remaining. What a game we have. Don't change the dial. Players playing for roster spots here in the Summer League. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you like to be notified here, future live streams as we take a timeout. 81-80 the score. Philadelphia with their first lead since the score is 4-2. It is Filip Patrushev who picked up the reach and foul on the key on the previous possession. Yes, Skylar Mays having a great game tonight. We take a look so far. Leading scorers in this game for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey, 25 points. 18 points by Isaiah Joe, making 4 threes. Philadelphia just has had a ton of trouble buying a 3 tonight. 4 threes made by Joe out of the 6 total for the Sixers. They are 6 for 33 from the outside. And then 16 points by Paul Reed along with 10 rebounds coming in big time in the third quarter. For the Hawks, leading scorers tonight. 20 points by Skylar Mays. 17 points, 11 assists by Sharife Cooper. And then Jalen Johnson with a double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. And Devonta Kuhn Purcell also just hit 10 points. Really great game today. Philadelphia down most of the second and third quarter. with a range between 7 to 11 points, though they kept on hanging into the game. Once they made it back winning 5, they put themselves back winning a two-score game. Things started to change. Then Philadelphia was battling between 5 all the way to 2. They had chances to take the lead, and they finally did. Back into action, Maxey comes up with a steal. Couldn't finish, though. Missed the layup. 1:05 left to go. Out of the timeout, pass underneath. Johnson finishes. That's good for the Hawks. Atlanta on top in the final minute. Jalen Johnson, 13 points, 11 rebounds now tonight. Under 1 minute left to play, Maxey defended at the top, gives it over right wing, catch and fire Joe, takes the 3, splash. Isaiah Joe has made 5 threes tonight for the Sixers. Philadelphia up by 2, 40 seconds left to go. And a timeout taken on the floor by Atlanta. Summer League at its finest. What a game here today. I love calling close games, so glad to cover this one for you guys. Nice ball distribution right there. Maxey moving it over to Joe. Catch and fire. .40.5 seconds left remaining if you're just joining us. And a 2-point Philadelphia lead. Hawks will get the inbound coming up after the timeout. Yeah, Sharife Cooper looking really impressive. I can't believe he was passed on like that in the draft. The 3 most recent draft picks for the Hawks showing up in a big way today. 20 points by Skylar Mays, picked up at number 50 in 2020. And then the 2 from 2021, double-double machines tonight. 13 and 11 by Jalen Johnson. 3rd straight double-double of the Summer League. Sharife Cooper, 17 points, 12 assists. And then for Philadelphia, it's the 2020 draft members that's had terrific showings tonight. Maxey with 25. 21 by Isaiah Joe. Paul Reed with 16 and 10. What's good? Ty Lue in the stream. Welcome in. Liking Jalen Johnson here for the game winner. 40.5 seconds left to go. The Hawks coming up will get the inbounds. Atlanta will get the inbound in their front court in just a moment. Cooper, Mays, Johnson, Akun Purcell on the court. And they will also have number 00, A.J. Lawson. Bounce pass underneath. Cooper puts it up, couldn't finish off the backboard. Contacted though and fouled. And Sharife Cooper will get himself to the free throw line. Clock will stop with 34 seconds. So Atlanta now in the bonus. And Cooper tonight scored 17 points. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line, something that he did much more frequent throughout college. And the first shot is good. Wow. Thanks so much for the update, Eugene. Yeah, that's probably why. 2nd free throw is good. Tied up at 84. 10-second differential shot clock and game clock. Maxey, Reed, Joe. Aaron Henry in the court currently for the Sixers. And also Jaden Springer. At the top, Reed dribbles, attacks down the lane with the left hand, finishes. That is good with a layup. 17 seconds remaining. Paul Reed, he's got 18. Hawks with the ball. 1 timeout remaining in their pocket, and they will take one. 12 seconds left remaining. Atlanta out of timeouts. Philadelphia with 1 timeout left. And we'll see what play gets drawn up here with a shot clock turned off coming up for the Hawks. We'll stay here. It's going to be a brief timeout. Paul Reed attacks the bucket, lays it up and in past Jalen Johnson. And not enough for the defensive rotational help in time. Couldn't get there in time. Was Akun Purcell with the second opportunity to help. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games here, play-by-play, NBA games, also college hoops in the channel as well. Thanks so much, everyone, for being a part here in the channel. Tomorrow, I plan on being back covering Golden State against Oklahoma City. you guys are welcome to join on the Nat stream. I think it's going to start at 7 o'clock Eastern time for tomorrow is when it starts. What a game. Philadelphia trailing throughout like 98% of this game tonight. But it's the way how you battle back. And the Sixers are Philadelphia trailing the majority of this game tonight. Philadelphia, the way that they have battled back, it's been terrific. Fueled by Paul Reed in the third quarter. And then Paul Reed with a big, big bucket drive down the lane. Some crazy stuff in the Summer League already. Sharife Cooper with a buzzer beater against Indiana with their 1-point victory in the last game. Cam Thomas had a buzzer beater earlier, he got the game winner in double OT. They play until somebody scores in double OT, and Cam Thomas scored 31 as he scored over Kispert and got the game winner. 12 seconds remaining. The Hawks will have the basketball. Akun Purcell will inbound it. Looking to inbound it, puts it into the backcourt to Cooper. Cooper bursts of speed, dribbles, attacks down the lane, puts it up, scores. It is tied up with 8 seconds remaining. Sharife Cooper bursts of speed, lays it up and in. Timeout taken by Philadelphia. Last timeout remaining in the Sixers' pocket tonight. What a game. 7.9 left to go on the clock. Raymond, thanks so much for being a part of the stream. Sharife Cooper gets the inbound in the backcourt, bursts the speed, downhill to the basket, and scores the bucket. Cooper double-double tonight, 21 points, along with 12 assists. I know that Giddey was out on Wednesday. I'm not sure tomorrow, though. I don't see any news about Giddey so far. 7.9 remaining. It will be Philadelphia basketball if you're just joining in. The top performers tonight for the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey with 25, Isaiah Joe with 21, 18 points, 10 rebounds by Paul Reed. For the Hawks, leading the way, 21 points by Sharife Cooper with 12 assists, 20 points by Skylar Mays, and Jalen Johnson with his third straight double-double, 13 points, 11 rebounds. 10 points as well in the starting five by Devon Akun Purcell. As Johnson has 13 points, 11 boards. Sirski, R. Robinson, glad to have you guys in the stream. If you're new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. No timeouts remaining. One foul to give for the Hawks. Atlanta in the bonus. Philadelphia is not. And Philadelphia will have the inbound coming up with 7.9 seconds. Wow, that's awesome there, Vegas. Best of luck to Hansel and Manuel in the future. Philadelphia about to get the inbound. 7.9 seconds remaining. We've already seen one game go into double overtime today with Brooklyn winning, with Cam Thomas making the game-winning three. We'll see what happens here if it will go into OT. They inbound it to Maxey. Maxey with 5 seconds left to go. Maxey dribbles towards his right. Gets around Akun Purcell. Back out to the left wing. Joe catching fire. No good. Missed the three. And we're going into overtime. Maxey had an opportunity there. Got around Akun Purcell. Dribbled right baseline. Swung it out. Cross court to the left wing. Joe just over the rim. Hits the backboard. Off a catch and fire left wing three. Let's get that OT hype in the chat, everybody. What a game we have. Philadelphia trailing for basically 98% of this game. Two minutes of overtime we'll have. I already have covered one overtime game on Monday in the Summer League. The Magic winners over the Warriors 91-89. We'll see what's at stake here. 2 minutes of extra time and overtime. If both of these teams are tied up at the end of overtime number 1, it will go into a double overtime where the double OT will be whoever gets the first basket wins the game. And that was Cam Thomas today. He got the first basket in double overtime. He scored 31 points for Brooklyn. And the Nets winners against Washington 84-81. So a couple of close games today. San Antonio winners over Charlotte 106-105. The 84-81 Brooklyn win today. And then right now the Nuggets up against the Suns 51-50. Wow, what a story there, Vegas. Good for him that he's getting the opportunity. That's awesome, man. It's going to be a jump ball here at midcourt. Reed and Johnson. As the Hawks tip it off first, Atlanta will go left to right in the court. Cooper, Johnson, Akun, Purcell, Mays, and Lawson. That's the 5 in the court for the Hawks. Turnover by Atlanta. Pass underneath. It's going to be Philadelphia finishes. That is good. Maxey with his pass underneath the hoop, lays it up and in. Sixers on top in OT first. Minute 35 left to go in overtime. The Hawks have the ball. Akun Purcell at the right wing perimeter. He dribbles, attacks on Joe, puts it up and gets it with a finger roll. Even at 88. 1:20 left to go in OT. Maxey, Reed, Springer, Henry, and Joe. That's the 5 in the court for the Sixers. Maxey dribbles, attacks to the basket, lays it up and in. Tyrese Maxey. Both of the buckets so far in the extra session. Maxey has 29. Under 1 minute left to play. Hawks with the ball. Whistle blown. The clock will stop. It's on Philadelphia. What a game. Atlanta gets the inbound. Cooper now with the ball. Cooper on Maxey, 1-on-1. Back out to the top of the key. 8 on the shot clock. Cooper has it. Dribbles. Attacks down the lane. Puts it up. Blocked from the side by Maxey. Terrific defense staying with Cooper all the way. Pass underneath. Springer. Shot fake. Puts it up and scores. Big time to do so by Jaden Springer in a huge moment with 40 seconds remaining. The Hawks back their way. Mays, kick out, left corner, Johnson. Back out to the left wing. 3 launched in the air. No good off the front part of the rim. Philadelphia picks up the defensive rebound and the Hawks pick up the foul. 26 seconds left to go. Paul Reed with a beautiful outlet pass. The last possession over to Jaden Springer. Pump fake. Gets 2 defenders to be faked out and finishes. 26.3 seconds remaining. And Philadelphia will burn their only timeout. Sixers take the timeout. We'll stay here. So this will be a quick timeout before we get back into action. These players playing their hearts out, battling for roster spots. Tyrese Maxey, 29 points today, taking over. 21 points by Isaiah Joe, 18 by Paul Reed. For Atlanta, they look great early on. And in Philadelphia, Paul Reed took over in the third quarter, put the Sixers right back into the game. But Cooper had 21 points, 12 assists. 20 points by Mays, 13 points, 11 rebounds by Jalen Johnson. Slat on the stream, welcome in. What a comeback by Philadelphia. It's these types of games, how you finish, how you overcome being down by double digits. And Tyrese Maxey kept the ball rolling tonight and kept his team right into the game. .3 seconds remaining. 1 timeout left by the Hawks. Philadelphia's out of timeouts. This will be Philadelphia basketball coming up. A 2-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Best of luck with work there, Warren. Work tomorrow, work Saturday. Best of luck, and then college starting for you in September. Philadelphia will inbound it. Aaron Henry will be the inbound passer. Henry looks to pass it off. He gives it off to Maxey. Maxey has it, and contact here at the logo. It is A.J. Lawson who picks up the reach and foul, and this will send Tyrese Maxey to the line. 2 free throws by Maxey, looking for the 30 burger on the board tonight. 22.8 seconds remaining. 19 points in the second half for Maxey. First shot at the line. That is good. Tyrese Maxey tonight has hit the 30-point mark total. Second free throw by Maxey. Right down the middle. Hits it. And the Hawks will burn their final timeout. 22.8 seconds remaining. Maxey just took it into a whole nother gear here in the second half. Before you sign off tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching tonight. We got 22 seconds remaining before this game does wrap up. Glad to have you guys be a part here in the stream. Tomorrow night, I plan on being back covering one game tomorrow, Golden State versus Oklahoma City, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. You guys are welcome to join that stream. Yeah, what a game it was, man. Philadelphia was trailing by double digits for quite a bit of this game. They have led for approximately 96% of tonight's action. So at the top, the Celtics 3-0 through their first 3 games of the Summer League. Philadelphia looking to close this one out to be 2-0. A group of 2-0 teams, Minnesota, New Orleans, Sacramento. .8 seconds remaining. Hawks get the inbound. Back out to the top of the key. 3 taken, and it gets blocked. Philadelphia has it. Pass underneath, and now will lead to the layup out in transition. Defense translating the offense right there, 96-88 in the final 10 seconds. A prayer sent up by Atlanta, missed no good, and Paul Reed puts his stamp with a huge third quarter to overcome a double-digit lead for Philadelphia and take the victory tonight. 18 points, 11 rebounds by Reed. Maxey to start a game with 31 for Philadelphia. 21 points, making 5 threes by Isaiah Joe. Kept the Sixers into this game, especially in the first half by Joe. And this game has gone final. Philadelphia wins it tonight in overtime. 96-88 in the Summer League. As that is a wrap to this one tonight. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part of the stream. Before I do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified future live streams, I do cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA, college basketball. I specialize in. I also do cover other sports like the NFL, MLB, NASCAR. Also, before I do sign off, we're going to wrap up here to the channel members. Feel free to join me tomorrow night. I plan on being back covering Golden State against Oklahoma City. That game will tip off at 7 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow night. But all channel members get a shout out at the end of my live stream, as we have 45 channel members. We have Jack, Jason, Warren, Raven, the sports expert, Ahino Josa, Christian, Taiwan on the stream, Dave, Aaron, Superman, Man and Hades, Russell, Stephanie, Rand, Mark, John, Olded Deuce, D-Block, Cindy, Paul, Woody, Rajip, Oscar, Isaiah, RJR Football Fan 2.0, CW2K, LK and GFR 90, Kit Lorenz, BP Greg, Magic, Bino, Melvin Lee, Jay, Caden, TGU, Keith, Steven, James, Oreo Pudding, Adam, Mr. Mundre, Barco, Jacob, Abdurrahman, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, Alden, Jessica, Don, Maurice, and Pamela. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part here in the channel tonight. Signing off as Philadelphia comes from behind, down by double digits to win it over the Hawks. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and enjoy the rest of their night, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball. Signing off.